The market is down, 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 but CyberBrokers is on fire.
We're going to go deep into explaining why we think CyberBrokers may be a buy. Remember, this is not financial advice, but welcome to Goats and the Metaverse. Stanley, how are you, my friend?
I am doing great. I am living the dream. I got a new hat, Bored Ape Yacht Club hat. Shout out to Gene.eth. Guy said, anybody that has an ape with this orange hat, I'll send you a free one. I DM'd him. 2 days later, I got a new hat. So if you have an ape with an orange hat, hit up Gene.
Well, if you're in that fortunate position, everyone's just sending out free stuff in the downturn on the NFT market. That's interesting. Let's see what's happening with our friends at the Goat Vaults with our fancy NFTs. Oh, we are continuing to bleed. $51,000. Still $51,000. Let me just repeat that. In the Goat Vaults. $51,000 from an investment of $2,600 at its peak, sitting at $92,000, giving a reflection of where we are in the NFT market. But for those of you that don't know, the Goat Vault is our way to give back to our community. We are locking away NFTs into the vault, and when we get to 5,000 subscribers, we'll be opening up the vault and giving away those shiny NFTs.
So smash that subscribe button in order for your chance to win one of those NFTs. Boy, oh boy, is ETH down. We are officially in a bear market. Boom, 2476. I feel like it just keeps going down, 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 down. But
it is unpleasant to watch. ETH is down, and so are NFTs. You were going to say, but.
No, I was going to say there's buying opportunities. But yes, everything is down. Bored Ape Yacht Club is just the first time in a long time, almost at the same level as CryptoPunks. That is very interesting to see. What did you tell me before the show started, Yoss?
If you had held your punk, sold your Bored Ape, and held a punk, you would have done much better. If you bought an ape at 115 ETH at its max price point, you will be very unhappy today. But it seems like CryptoPunks have held strong in this downturn, in this down market. It's because they didn't really have much activity in the up market, but at least holding value, or at least so it seems. But like Stanley said, like you've said, I think there's buying opportunities across the board if you have some conviction that this market will turn, because it is down across the board, except for your favorite community, VeeFriends.
On fire. VeeFriends announcing Series 2. We'll talk about that later in the week. And one other thing is Invisible Friends is sitting around 7. I was wrong. I thought they were going to go down below 4 Ethereum. So I apologize to the VeeFriends community and their holders. Congrats on staying strong, even though it is down from some of the 9, 10, 11 ETH prices we saw. It is still holding strong in this bear market.
That infamous 10 ETH floor price is still a hard one to hold on to. Like we were speaking about in one of our previous shows, only 3 communities or 4 communities now at that point. Everyone else below that floor price. Let's see where it goes. But good opportunities in World of Woman. We're seeing that at 7.1 ETH. Had a good run. Cool Cat's still down and continuing to go down. So maybe if you've got conviction that they're going to turn things around, might be an opportunity there. But let's talk about where there has been opportunity, and we are seeing good upward movement in some new mints, and that is CyberBrokers.
CyberBrokers. That's fun to say. Yeah, I mean, this is a project that I know you're excited about. I'm excited about it now that I spent time prepping for the show. What makes CyberBrokers interesting, Yossi?
Well, there's a number of things. First and foremost, CyberBrokers is a PFP project created by the artist Josie. For those of you who do not know who Josie is an OG in the space. She has been creating NFTs since 2017. Full name Josie Bellini. Probably known for some of her in real life posters that you've seen that are linked to NFTs. She has one that says Obey, which is part of her kind of aesthetic and feel. Josie NFT sells for tens of thousands of dollars each, and she's very much known as a OG in the space. She has a mailing list and a newsletter that I think is 100,000 people that are following her. So this is her project. It's a female-led project from an OG in the space. Not a new cash grab, a new person who's doing this for the first time, been involved since 2017. The co-founders in the team, fully doxed, Ben Hayderon, also known for his involvement in Neon District or Blockade Games, is the CTO of Blockade Games and building a play-to-earn a play-to-earn gaming company through Neon District. So been around also many, many years in the space. And Christopher Chapman, ex-Disney game creator, game designer, and Azmat Kuriev, also a well-known artist in the space. So a super stellar team behind this drop. And I think it reflected in the drop and in the artwork. One of the things that they did from a technical point of view, which was different, is the entire project is on-chain. And what we mean by that is all of the elements that make up the attributes for each one of the CyberBroker cards and avatars. Each element is separated out and is stored in a compressed version on the Ethereum blockchain. And all the art is on the Ethereum blockchain. So whether the team disappears tomorrow, as long as Ethereum continues to run, you can have your CyberBroker NFT assembled on Ethereum. And that takes a little bit of technical work to be able to do and do it well. So hats off to Ben for managing to pull that off. The art, I think, is pretty cool. I don't know what you think, Stanley, but I think what they've done aesthetically is pretty cool.
I think the art is interesting. And here we have one thing that's interesting. They don't have a lot of social subscribers. They don't have a lot of people on Discord. Their mint price was 0.35, which is very expensive. The only way you could mint was on the whitelist. Obviously, that whitelist was sold out, or the allow list. And this thing ran up to almost 2 Ethereum. Now I believe it's sitting at about 1.58. Listen, this is we talked about on the show the projects that have all the crazy hype and 200,000 subscribers and followers, and everybody's trying to get on the list. And here you have something that hits completely differently. OGs in the space obviously have the right relationships. Pranksy owns over 150 of them. G Money bought a rare for 50 Ethereum. G Money, who's a friend of the show. That's a lot of money. I mean, these people are saying, hey, we are backing this project. We believe in this project. And they're building out in the metaverse. They're saying everything is on the table. We're not exactly sure what we're going to do, but everything is on the table. There's some conversations that the backgrounds are different. They have some sort of meaning. There might be different things that could be incorporated into the metaverse. And, like you said, the team is there, right? The community is obviously buying in and accepting it. Those things are important. The people that are buying this project are not flippers. They're not looking to pump the price. They're waiting. They're ready to sit there and wait as this project gets built. And if you're a long-term investor, like both of us are, this is something that gets you excited.
Yeah, if you're going to follow the smart money has bought and does not look like they're selling just yet. I also know that Josie is married to Andrew Steinwald from Sfermion. Sfermion is a $100 million NFT investment fund. So also has access through the world that he is building. And I've seen him tweet out a lot about CyberBrokers. Obviously excited to support the project. So I just think, you're backing people who are in this game originally before any NFT drops, have been in it for a number of years, and have a reputation to uphold within the community, that this isn't just a let's see what we can get on this first mint and then we disappear. That's the expectation that's there. Let's see how it plays out. But if I was one of our listeners, I would be paying attention to CyberBrokers. I think there's some good potential there. As always, you've got to buy into these communities because you love the art, love the people, and expect that all of these, if not all of them. Many of them are going to go to zero. So this is not financial advice, but I'm excited about the project.
No, absolutely. And like you said, it's a female-led project, right? I think that's also another big pointer to point out. That's something that's this space loves, and an OG, right? I mean, that those two is kind of a recipe for success right off the bat.
And if you see, because of that, the most powerful characters or the rarest characters are all female. There isn't it isn't about some dude who is the main character. It is all about making sure that the lore and the story, that the women of this world are actually the most powerful and the most desired.
And I think the other part is, you know, in this down market, if the market was not going down so much, would the price be higher, right? Is this almost a steal or an opportunity at this price point because the entire market is down, and maybe the people that would say, you know what, I don't care what the price is, I'm willing to overpay for this, are actually a little bit scared because they're looking at the prices of everything else and saying, holy shit, is this the right time to go spend, you know, X amount of Ethereum because the rest of the market is in the pooper?
It is a good question. The rest of the market is in the pooper, but they have done 8,000 Ethereum in trading volume, and that's just in 4 days. So there is a lot of trading that is at least happening in the CyberBrokers world. And from mint price, the floor price is now 4.5x. So you've done well if you minted, and you're paying a 4.5x premium. Long term, where does that go? Well, anyone's guess, but we've given you the information. Now it is up to you to decide what to do with that. And on that note, we've had some other notable sales. One in particular, before we end off, a Ringers. We haven't seen things in the art block world and generative art specifically. A Ringers sold for 120 Ethereum, $312,000. Welcome back to the game, art blocks and generative art. Good to see not just another PFP hitting those top numbers.
Hey, listen, I'm having fun over here. I hope you are as well. Remember to subscribe. Our goal is simply to provide as much information and content for you guys as possible so you can learn how to navigate through this crazy NFT world and have some fun along the way. We had some fun. You had some fun. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Peace.